Let's talk about conflict for a moment. It's something we all experience, whether it's a disagreement with a parent, a sibling, a friend, a teacher, or even just that inner storm we feel when something doesn't go the way we wanted. And when conflict hits, it's not just about the words being said. It's about what's happening inside us. The feelings, the energy, the reactions we don't always feel we can control. Now here's something you might not know. Research shows that learning to manage your emotional responses during conflict can actually strengthen your relationships and reduce your stress. Sounds good, right? But what does that really mean? Because, let's be honest, when we're in the middle of a tense situation, when someone says something hurtful or unfair, or when we feel judged or not heard, our first instinct usually isn't to pause and breathe deeply. No, our brains jump into action. We want to argue, defend ourselves, shut down, walk away, cry, yell, blame. And that's not a personal flaw. That's just your nervous system doing its job. When your brain senses danger, even emotional danger, like rejection, disrespect, or pressure, it activates a survival response. Maybe you've heard of it before: fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. These are automatic reactions designed to protect us. In conflict, those reactions might sound like fight, don't tell me what to do, or raising your voice, interrupting, getting defensive, flight, walking away, slamming the door, ghosting someone, freeze, going silent, feeling stuck, unable to think clearly, fawn, agreeing with something just to keep the peace, even if it doesn't feel right to you. And while these reactions are totally human and understandable, they can also make it really hard to solve the actual problem. They can lead to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and long-term tension in our relationships. So, what can we do? Well, emotional regulation isn't about pretending to be calm when we're not. It's not about shoving feelings down or being the bigger person all the time. It's actually about noticing what's going on inside you without getting swept away by it. Think of it like this: your emotions are messengers. They're trying to tell you something. Anger might be saying, something feels unfair. Sadness might be saying, I feel disconnected or hurt. Anxiety might be saying, I'm afraid of what will happen if this goes badly. When you learn to listen to the emotion, instead of just acting on it, you start to make space. And in that space, you get to choose how to respond. Let's say you're arguing with your parent, and they say something that feels really dismissive. Your usual reaction might be to shout back or storm off. But if you've practiced noticing your emotional response, you might instead pause and think, okay, I'm feeling really angry right now. My heart's pounding. My shoulders are tense. I want to shout. But what do I really need here? Do I want to feel heard? Respected? Do I need a moment to calm down before I speak? That pause, even just a few seconds, can be powerful. It can be the difference between a conversation that escalates and one that moves forward. Now, let me be clear, this takes practice. A lot of it. Especially if you've grown up around conflict that was explosive, or cold, or unpredictable. Your nervous system might be wired to expect danger, and that's okay. You can still rewire. You can still learn a different way. Start by getting to know your own signs. What does your body do when you're upset? Do you clench your jaw? Do you feel like crying? Does your chest tighten? These are all clues that your emotional system is activated. Then, practice grounding. Try this now. Take a slow breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel your feet on the ground. Gently stretch your fingers. Look around the room and name 5 things you can see. These little actions help bring your nervous system back into balance. They tell your brain, I'm safe. I can think clearly. And from that place, you can respond with more clarity, more kindness, and more power, actually. Because responding thoughtfully is not weakness. It's strength. It's knowing yourself well enough to not let your emotions run the show. Over time, this kind of emotional regulation builds trust with yourself and with others. People begin to feel safer around you. Conversations become more respectful, and even when conflicts still happen, because they will, you'll have tools to move through them instead of getting stuck. So, if conflict has ever left you feeling drained, ashamed, or just plain overwhelmed, know this: you're not broken. You're learning, and every time you pause and choose to respond instead of react, you're growing. Let's keep practicing together.